Hey guys, in this guide, I'll be showing you how to easily find flash drives as well as gas analyzers. This guide will also work for you if you're just trying to make some money. I'll be showing you guys where every single safe is on Shoreline because safes have a decent chance to spawn a flash drive as well as Christmas ornaments, and I'll explain why the ornaments are important later in the video. So we're going to be starting off near the cottages, and this area is located in between the village and the power station, and just be careful because Sanitar can spawn here, and if he catches you off guard, it's probably not going to end well. And just as a heads up guys, I do use a few keys in this video. Every single key will be listed in the description, and I highly recommend you pick as many as you can up off the flea market, because even when you're done looking for flash drives, these safes are still going to make you a lot of money in the long run. Every single one of these keys is guaranteed to pay for itself eventually, and a lot of these safes are either out of the way or they're locked, so a lot of players just won't even bother trying to loot them, which means if you roll into these areas late in the raid, there's a good chance that they're still going to be unlooted. So flash drives can actually spawn inside computers. You don't need to actually search the computer. They're going to spawn on the outside, so you just need to loot it separately. So right here, I do use the Cottage backdoor key, and honestly, this is the only key you guys should have trouble using because it is a barter only item, which means you're not going to be able to buy it straight off the flea market. I hope you guys do find it eventually because you need it for one task in the game. As far as I know, it's just one task at this point. And if you do find it, make sure you pick up the safe key that's also for this house. Also guys, I did make a quick guide on how to loot keys efficiently. You can actually do it on this map as well. So if you need keys, definitely check that out. So after you're done looting everything you can in this area, you're going to want to head straight to the resort. There's actually 3 safes in this area you can loot, and unfortunately, every single safe in this area requires a key. Like I said before, they're not that expensive, but if you don't have the flea market unlocked and you don't have any of these keys, I wouldn't even recommend coming here unless you have a task or some other reason. The first safe is going to be on the 3rd floor, and it's going to be in room 321. As far as I know, you can only access this safe from the stairs on the west side entrance. And honestly, I think this safe is the most overlooked out of every single one on this map, purely because of how out of the way it is. I don't even know if a lot of people know about that safe. But the next 2 are going to be in the admin building, and even though this area sees a lot of traffic, players just don't carry these keys with them most of the time. So even if you're pulling up to the resort late in the raid, you should still be able to loot these safes. So after checking every single computer in this room, I'm going to be heading straight down to the weather station. And there's only 1 safe in that area, guys. So if you have a lot of loot on you at this point, you might as well just extract. Or you can run straight down to the pure boat extract because there are 2 more safes down there. So this is the burning gas station right next to the pure boat extract. There's one safe inside this burning gas station, and getting in here can be a little bit tricky, and it might cost you your life if you're not careful enough. So I wouldn't even recommend trying to get this safe. I do take a significant amount of damage just jumping through the window. So make sure you guys have some sort of medication on you so you can heal up. So the last two safes are going to be in this building right by the pure boat extract. And make sure you guys use a lot of caution when heading here. There's going to be people camping on the hill trying to get their shooter born in heaven kills. And then there's also a task at the end of the wipe that requires a lot of PMC kills in this area. So just make sure you do a fair amount of scouting. And honestly, just take your time trying to get to this area. You know, if you rush in and you don't look around, you're probably going to get shot in the back of the head. So one of the greatest things about this time of year is that we have the Christmas tree, and you can find ornaments inside of these safes that we were just looting. And if you find one of each color, you can actually craft a gas analyzer from the Christmas tree. So please take full advantage of this while you guys still can. It's not hard to find these ornaments when you're looting safes, and before you know it, maybe after a couple hours, hopefully less, you'll have what you need to craft these analyzers. But I do know the right spots you guys can check to find them if you don't want to mess with the Christmas tree. So the first map we're going to be looking on is Interchange, and there are 3 stores inside the mall that you guys can check. We're actually going to be coming in from the very front. Just be really cautious when in this area, because you never know when you're going to run into a player, and Killer can actually spawn in this area as well. And if he catches you off guard, he's pretty much going to kill you instantly. All of these stores can spawn gas analyzers, but they can also spawn GPUs, so keep that in mind. You're going to find all kinds of tech loot in these areas, and honestly, you're going to need pretty much everything you can get your hands on. So after checking Tech Light, you're going to want to run into Ollie and check the shelves. So next, I'm going to be on reserve, and I'm going to be starting off in between the black and white night buildings. I'm heading into Black Knight because gas analyzers can spawn inside jackets, cabinets, and toolboxes. So you can just check every floor in this building, and then afterwards just head straight into Queen, and that's going to be the building located roughly in the center of the map. So there are actually quite a few tech spawns on the shelves inside these server rooms. You're going to want to check very carefully and make sure you listen out for players and AI and things like that. You don't want to be caught off guard in these areas. And then once you're done in the server rooms, you can actually head up to the upper levels, and then there's going to be quite a few filing cabinets that you can check. Another great thing about filing cabinets is that you can also find like labs, key cards, and things like that inside of them, so they're always worth checking anyway. So after checking this building, you can actually head straight underground. And I would just take extreme caution in this area, take it very slow, because usually there are players down here trying to farm raiders or maybe do their bunker task, something similar. Just be really cautious, and honestly, if you're under geared or under prepared, I would just avoid this area altogether. But you know, you're never gonna get better at PvP unless you just kind of go at it head first. You know, that's the best way of doing it. You know, practice makes perfect. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. I really hope this guide helped you out, and if it did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing if you want to see more content like this. I wish I had more time to make videos, but unfortunately I do work a lot, and I just started this YouTube channel. It's been a lot of fun making videos, and I can't wait to play some of the games coming out this year, like the new Resident Evil 4 and Stalker 2 towards the end of the year. But that's it for now, guys. I'll see you in the next one.